Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to discuss the questions on control and coordination nervous system, multiple choice question for your practice of the previous year examination papers. In Homo erectus, the brain center which regulates body temperature is located in cerebellum, cerebral lobe, hypothalamus, medulla oblongata. The correct option is hypothalamus. Which brain structure is directly related to vision? Hypothalamus, corpus callosum, corpus albicans, corpus quadrigemina. The correct option is corpus quadrigemina. The part of the brain which controls voluntary muscular coordination, cerebellum, corpus callosum, medulla oblongata. Voluntary actions coordination is by cerebrum. Which is correct about human brain? It is covered by two membranes. There is no blood-brain barrier. Cerebral cortex is highly developed. None of the. Cerebral cortex is highly developed. Parkinsonism is a defect of kidney, heart, brain, lungs. It is the Parkinson is the defect of brain. Central nervous system mostly contains motor neurons and association neurons, motor neurons and sensory neurons, association neurons and sensory neurons, only association neurons. Central nerve mostly contains motor neurons and sensory neurons. Blood capillaries are abundant in durameter, pyometer, arachnoid, epidermis. They are abundant in pyometer. Outermost covering of the brain is called durameter, pyometer, arachnoid, pericardium. Outermost covering is durameter. Nodes of Ranvier can be seen in cytine, dendrites, axon, dendron. They are observed in action. Ivan Pavlov carried out experiments which are mainly concerned with cardiac reflex, simple reflex, conditioned reflex. No. Pavlov carried out experiments on conditioned reflex. Right? Now the next one. Afferent nerve fibers carry impulses from central nervous system to receptors, effector organs to central nervous system, receptors to central nervous system to muscle. This contains receptors to central nervous system. This one, receptors to central nervous system. Which of the following is correct? Sympathetic fibers stimulate an organ by secreting non-adrenaline. Sympathetic fibers stimulate an organ by secreting acetylcholine. Sympathetic fibers inhibit an organ by secreting noradrenaline. Sympathetic fibers inhibit an organ by secreting acetylcholine. The correct option is A. Sympathetic fibers stimulate an organ by secreting noradrenaline. Synaptic fatigue is due to release of more adrenaline, release of more acetylcholine, exhaustion of neurotransmitter, none of the above. It is exhaustion of the neurotransmitter. The 3rd, 6th and 11th cranial nerves are oculomotor, trigeminal, spinally accessory, optic, facial, spinal, accessory, oculomotor, abducens, spinal, accessory, trochlear, abducens, vagus. The 3rd, 6th and 3rd is oculomotor, 6th is abducens and 11th is spinal accessories. Transmission of nerve impulse from one neuron to the other neuron is facilitated acetylcholine, adrenaline, cholesterol, kinetic. It is by acetylcholine. The number of cranial and spinal nerves in man are 12, 37, 31, 12, 37 and 12, 12 and 30. It is 12 and 31. Sympathetic nerves in mammals arise from thoracolumbar nerves, sacral nerves, 3rd, 7th, 9th and 10th cranial nerves, cervical nerves. It is with the thoracolumbar nerves. The potential difference between outside and inside of a nerve fiber excitation is known as resting potential, action potential, spike potential, reaction potential. It is the resting potential. Parasympathetic nervous system increases heartbeat, heartbeat remains unchanged, decreases heartbeat, initiates heartbeat. Parasympathetic decreases heartbeat. The nerves are supplied into visceral organs by which nervous system and of what type? Sympathetic nervous system involuntary, parasympathetic nervous system involuntary, sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system involuntary, sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system voluntary. Correct option is C, sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system involuntary. All functions of the body are regulated and integrated. Respiratory system, digestive system, neuroendocrine system, nervous system. They are regulated by neuroendocrine system. Now here, which cell type does not divide in mammals after birth? Bone cell, muscle cell, germ cell, nerve cell. After birth, it is the nerve cell that do not divide. Which cranial nerve in mammals have maximum branches? Trigeminal nerve, facial nerve, abducens nerve, vagus. Vagus nerve, they have maximum branches. If the parasympathetic nerve supply to the heart is cut off, the heartbeat will increase, decrease, remain unchanged, stop. It will increase. What is the benefit of saltatory conduction over nerve product propagation in unmyelinated fibers? More speed, less energy needed, less sodium and potassium pumps needed, all the above. That is all the above. All the three things are essential. The Nissel's granules of nerve cells are made up of proteins, mitochondria, DNA, ribosome. Correct option is ribosome. Fifth cranial nerve is optic, trigeminal, trochlear, abducens. It is the trigeminal. Which nerve secretes epinephrine or norepinephrine is called cholinergic, amniotic, adrenergic? None of this. That is adrenergic. Peristalsis in alimentary canal, heartbeat, respiration are under the control of medulla oblongata, cerebellum, pons. It is from the medulla oblongata. Brain origin endoderm, mesoderm, ectoderm, ecto and mesoderm. It from ectoderm. Nerve controlling movement of eyeball, third, fourth and fifth, fourth, fifth and sixth, third, fourth and sixth, second, fifth and sixth. The nerve controlling movement of eyeball, third, fourth and sixth. Fourth cranial nerve is optic, trigeminal, trochlear, abducens. Fourth is trochlear. 10th cranial nerve is vagus, facial, optic, auditory. 10th cranial nerve is vagus. Conditions reflect is salivation of mouth on seeing food, sneezing, closing of eyelid when an object comes near it, none of it. It is salivation of mouth on seeing the food. It is a conditioned reflex. Now the next one, fovea centralis of retina perceives diffused light, colored light, dim light, colored and dim light. It is colored. Correct option, colored and dim light. Retina is most sensitive at optic disc, fovea centralis, macula lutea, periphery. It is at macula lutea. Part of the eye devoid of blood vessels, retina, choroid, sclera. It is cornea. The sense organ in skin which responds to gentle pressure, Meissner's corpuscles, Pacinian corpuscles, corpuscles of Ruffini, Cross and Buzz. It is the Meissner's corpuscles. The site from where the nerve impulse for hearing originates, mammals, ear ossicles, tympanum, vestibule, cochlea. Correct option is cochlea. Scala tympani is connected with the scala vestibuli by means of stapes, basilar membrane, fenestra ovalis, helicotrema. It is the helicotrema. Which part of the eye controls the amount of light entering it? Cornea, ciliary body, iris, it is by iris. Scala vestibuli is connected with scala media, fenestra rotundus, scala tympani, fenestra oblique. Correct option is scala tympani. The organ of corti in mammals is found in vestibular canal, eardrum, tympanic canal, cochlea. It is with the cochlear canal. Sensation of hearing is produced as a result of the presence of helicotrema, vibrations set in external ear, vibrations of ear ossicle, nerve impulse generated by the hair cells of the organ of corti. Correct option is D. Nerve impulses generated by the hair cells of the organ of corti. Iris is a modified part of retina, sclera, choroid, sclera and choroid. It is of choroid. In hypermetropia, the image in the eye is formed behind the lens, before the lens, behind the retina, behind the retina. Eustachian tube connects pharynx with middle ear with external ear, middle ear with internal ear, external with the internal ear. Correct option is pharynx with middle ear. Cochlea of mammalian ear is concerned with hearing, balance and hearing, perception of atmospheric pressure. Correct option is hearing. Balancing organ of internal ear is semicircular canal and utriculus, semicircular canal and sacculus, lagina and sacculus, otolite and it is semicircular canals and utricular. Color blindness results from absence of rod, absence of cones, absence of iris, color blindness results from absence of cones. That's all. Again, we will meet in the next video with more objective questions on the another topic. Thank you.